I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I want to do. I don't know that it's going to work out in any sort of way that you would call success. Um, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not an expert. I've never done this before. I've watched a lot of other people's videos and read a lot of blog posts, but this is the first time that I'm actually pushing through the fear and anxiety and doubt that I have that I can actually push a long-term real project through to the finish into something that looks like a finished product, finished project. So I'm Travis, and this is the first installment of a vlog I'm going to do. It's me documenting the process that I'm going through to make a business, a company, a media company, an entertainment company. I don't know exactly what it is. The basic concept is that I'm creating a story world to tell a lot of different stories in through a bunch of different mediums, and hopefully some of those stories will resonate with other people enough that they will continue to want to hear from me. And hopefully some of what I had to say will be meaningful to you and to the other people that are going to consume some of the stuff I make. I've been tossing a lot of shit against the wall this morning trying to figure out exactly how I was going to say this. I've had this camera running probably for 45 minutes, and I'm a little uncomfortable about it. I don't know that it's going to work. I don't know how much you give a shit about any of the story about how I've gotten to where I'm at and why I'm doing this. But just, I guess the fundamental thing is what I want to do is tell stories. I've wanted to do that since I was a kid. And for a variety of reasons I'm not going to bore you with right now. Maybe I'll tell you bits and pieces of that story as time goes on. But for a variety of reasons, where I'm at right now is in the very early stages of creating stuff to make available to other people. And there's really no reason why you should listen to me. I've not accomplished anything. I've not completed anything, or very little. I've completed a lot of blog posts, so if you want to check out those, they're at grumpywizard.home.blog. There's a newsletter there. You can read that. I've written some short stories, none of which I've actually sent out for publication. I've written parts of novels. I've run a fair amount of games, a lot of old school D&D, mostly. I've run a lot of games at conventions, particularly TotalCon in Massachusetts and GaryCon in Wisconsin. And they've been well accepted. They've done well. People have liked them. People have been interested in my blogs and what I've had to say. So maybe maybe I'll complete some things and put them out, and you'll like them, and you'll feel like it's worth your money to buy some more stuff that I've produced over time, and we'll get a chance to go and do more of this together. I guess what I want to say today is that I think I could have been much further down the road of storytelling as a profession, I guess, which seems like even a weird thing to even talk about, but that's kind of what the point of this is to sort of be uncomfortable. I could have been much further down the road of this thing that I'm doing, but for a long time I felt like I didn't really have the talent, and I was wasting my time trying to do this as more than anything as a hobby, and even the hobby kind of in some ways felt like a waste of time. But a lot of that was has to do with the culture I grew up in, and I'm not going to get into that now either. I'll talk about that some point, I'm sure. But where I'm at is I don't really have any marketable skills outside of putting stuff in boxes and maybe writing. But if you don't have a college degree, sometimes it's sort of difficult to break into some of these things. I don't know. I'm just rambling and whining. So here's where I'm at. I'm making a blog, or making a video log series about my process, documenting what I'm doing here in the grumpery, as I like to call it. And maybe you'll find some value in that, and maybe you're watching this 10 years from now, and I've completely crashed and burned, and I'm living in a cardboard box on the side of the street. I don't know. And maybe I'm going to be a cautionary tale for people who want to work in a creative industry, but maybe don't have all the heart and the mental skills maybe to be able to do it. I don't know. I'm just giving it a try. I'm not just giving it a try. I'm going all out at it as much as I am capable of doing, and at any given moment, and trying to do more, a little bit more, 0.25% more every day, and because I think that's what I can sustain at this moment. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing forward and documenting what I'm doing and why I'm doing it up to a point, as much as I can muster, putting out into the world, because this is really uncomfortable for me to be open, to be vulnerable, and say that I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if what I have in my mind is going to work. I don't know if anybody's going to want to pay for it, or even look at it for free. I don't know. But here it is. If you want to follow along, hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.